All right. What's up, folks? What is up, my good people? Welcome. What is that? First thing I heard was somebody talking. That was very unexpected. Hi, everybody. Welcome in, folks. Chat, good to see you. Great people of the garden chat. My favorite, absolute favorite individuals. What do you call a bunch of individuals together? It's got to be like a word for that, right? Whatever that is. Y'all are my favorite. Thanks for joining us on this lovely Wednesday, especially you, Notification Gang, getting in here real quick, because you know today's about to be a real fun day. A lot of good options in chat there for what I should call you guys. I'll try to cycle through those. Welcome in. Thanks for joining in, folks. Sorry we missed you on Monday. It was a busy day, but glad to be back with you here today on a good old Wednesday. We are going to be checking out the Pyro stuff that's going on. Why am I not recording? I'm so bad at this whole YouTube thing. So today, Save Stanton Part 2, Electric Boogaloo, Save Stanton and Pyro. I don't really know what we're doing anymore. Are we unsaving Pyro, I think. It has started, I think, yesterday. And while I didn't finish phase 1, you can trust that I'm always gonna sneak in and try and get the credit at the end anyways. So we're gonna jump in and we're gonna actually try and solo phase 2 today. Head into Pyro with our own gear, what we can carry on our own backs, and of course in our ship, and see how many of these missions we can complete in the next couple of hours. There won't be a cooking stream today. We were planning on doing one today, but we are exquisitely busy right after this stream, so we'll be ending it actually a little bit early today, and we'll probably be doing the cooking stream on Friday. So if you guys are looking to chill, chat, and watch some foods be made, make sure to come back through on Friday. But for today, I think it's still going to be a good time. I just need to make sure that I'm not... you know what I need? You wouldn't believe it, but a helmet would be probably one of the most important things I could get today. I should probably get 2, because you guys, you know what happens to me. Gratch Holloway, Little Cherries. let me say my hellos, because the group that is in here, you might be a little small, but you got the energy. Look at this. I love Echo in the beginning with the bwah, 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 bwah. It really is a bwah sound, that song. Good to see you, dude. Maverick, saw you in here first in here on Twitch before I even went in live on Twitch. My man had the red carpet rolled out for a nice little introduction. Appreciate you, dude. Vassen, what's up, man? Is this the place that sells taco nacho things? I don't know, but that sounds yummy. Can I have some? Sacks of wine has followed. Sacks of wine. Because what's better than a bottle? Welcome to the chat, buddy. Welcome to the chat. Glad to have some wine with us. Spooky, what's up? What's up, dude? Baltzen, my guy. How have you been this week, Baltzen? How you doing? You been kicking ass in the Pyro events or what? B5 guy, hello. Smokey, good to see you. Gratch, you're playing too? Are you currently running these missions? High vibes, my man. Set the bar for the vibes, dude. Wish I could still get the skins. Save Stanton felt impossible. Yeah, I didn't even really try Save Stanton that much. I think I did it 1 or 2 days, but it was just such a busy month, December. And we're still kind of getting our gameplay sort of... I'm just still trying to figure out how I want to do gameplay videos and timing and stuff, so didn't really have the time to focus on that. But I'm glad to get this one in. I mean, it's getting more exciting and more fun. This sounds more fun than Save Stanton was, to be honest. I'm excited and just all around happy that they are pushing narrative like this. I know this isn't important to a lot of people. Obviously, it's not important to the game running overall. But starting to get more into a narrative in this game is going to make things matter a lot more. And that's one of the biggest things that we don't have is like things don't matter. Part of that is because money hasn't mattered, but part of that is also because there's been no narrative at all. Balton, my dude. Throwing 5 memberships down. Thank you, my man. I just realized that the computer's not even giving me the alerts. Mrs. Tomato, as we speak, or possibly later today, I don't know the specifics, is currently working on some new alerts for the stream. So it's going to be get a little fresh coat of paint. Gonna smear it with that nice juice, and I think it's gonna be a lot more exciting time around here, especially when you guys are doing cool sub stuff like that. All right, I just gotta double check my routing. You know what? I don't need to hide this from you, because I'm not hearing something. Come on, where are we going? Here we go. Yeah, I'm not hearing that. Narrative will come in strong later. You can see it. You can see how much the narrative and the lore matters for them in this. Let me just lift this up a little bit. Sorry, we're still using the phone for our camera. You can see how much they care about the lore. It's going to be a big part of the game for sure. Careful with those paint fumes. Yeah, genuinely, you got to be really careful with paint fumes around yourself, but especially around like your nose, your respiratory system. You want to make sure that you actually have an inverted funnel over the paint fumes leading into your nose so that you're not missing out on any of it. Good technique. That's what matters. Yes.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Very gratifying to have something to do, especially with rewards. Who doesn't like a couple good rewards? Okay, so what we're going to do today is... What do I have? Cool. Actually, maybe I should take... Let me just think. I think I want a ground vehicle. Hover vehicles do get shot at by the turrets, I believe, though. But I need a vehicle that can carry a four-wheeler if I was going to take it out. Does the STV fit in the Avenger Titan? Or is it too big? They don't? Oof. I don't want to have to take the MSR. But that might be the best choice. PTV kind of does. Fits in the C1, yeah, but the C1 is such a big target without the defenses I want. Ooh, gosh, this is a... C1 is an easier time getting to the pilot seat, though, if we are in trouble. And generally, C1's pretty dang fast. You know what? I'll give it a try. Let's give it a go. You got a weird glitch where your render is split down the center and it's jarring. I've not heard of that one. Okay. While that's happening, I am going to grab an STV. Is that my Grace Brown vehicle? Not like I want a Ursa. Yeah, I think we're going to get the STV. Yeah, I love the C1. C1 is so good. It's
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us
And I think I hope the C1 remains proof that like it's not all about numbers. It's about preference. Whereas your A1 would be equal and could possibly have a little more defense. Ah, look at that. I don't have an A1. You know what I do wish that we had in the game though in general? Is the is an M1. A military version of the C1 that's not focused on bombing. That would be cool. Well, why is this using TSR? Are we being forced into TSR or something? That's weird. I should be getting DLSS right now, you know? With the recent update and everything. Yeah, an M1 would be so cool. Just a small, heavily armored Crusader transport. Ooh! Ah, yes. Please. Please. I'd just be like, oh. Give me that, dude. Never was a big fan of the C1, but you slapped on stealth parts and it's your Pyro daily. They never see you coming or going. Interesting strategy, interesting strategy. Why didn't you like it before? Time for the half-mile run to this tiny thing was so big. If the C1 had a ladder entrance like the Zeus, it'd be your favorite ship. Yeah, I would really love that. That would be so nice. You like the Connie better? Well, I feel like the Connie and the Zeus, or in the C1 are a bit different. Murdered hoboed only once during 6 out of 12 objectives. Okay. And how are you doing your runs? Are you flying straight to the outpost? Are you staying pretty hidden? Are you running stealth? What's your strategy here? Systems on. We gotta have a strategy, right? I gotta have a strategy. I gotta do something special, something that they won't see coming, something juicy. Like maybe getting my engines on. Why can't I drive?
Systems off. Systems activating. Systems on.
Okay, that's great. Systems being on don't matter if... What is going on? Are you dead? Are you asleep? Oh God, do I have to go into the actual power menu, huh? Right. Right. Why would the power already be running? Okay. It's not enough to just press the turn on engines button anymore. You have to now also, you got to connect the jumpers. All right. Now we get our spirit. You notice the engines don't get power by default a lot of the times. Yeah, it's a fun little glitch. They always find a way to surprise. Happens to you every time on your Cyclone. Why would the engine on button give power? I know, right? Wouldn't have been your first choice, but they've been a pleasant surprise. Ground missions? Pleasant surprises are nice, to be honest. Pleasant surprises are a dime a dozen in Star Citizen, so let's see what we can get. Also, I feel like maybe there's something wrong with the update I just did to my graphics card because my web browser pages keep like flickering. It's very weird. Also, just now seeing the 5 memberships gifted from Baltzen today. Thank you, dude. Hats off to you, man. Breakfast is on Baltzen. Oh man, don't y'all just Fucking love water. Such a crazy thing, this water. We had a little theory yesterday, me and Mrs. Tomato. We were just kind of talking, throwing ideas back and forth. And we were like, what if water was the key? Okay, cool. Just had to press power on this time. Yay. What if water was the... Whoa, those are some weird artifacts going on. Sorry, I am going to complete that sentence. What if water was the key to life? It was the thing that kept us alive. It was what made all of this possible. But what if water was also slightly poisonous to us? To the point where if you accumulate enough of it over the course of like 80 years, it can lead to your body shutting down and eventually not working. And so there's like some magical number of drops of water that you have to drink in order to live the longest possible life. Check your refresh rate on NVIDIA control panel and Windows. What should I be oh, you know what? That might be it. I just changed the refresh rate of my monitor. And maybe I forgot there was another door here. Sounds like an interesting session of discussion. Yeah, you know. Get into good talks when a joint is involved. All you drink is water because you drink too much beer. Vehicle acquired. You know what? I don't even like it. We're going to turn this around. Little 8-point turn. I do this all the time. I'm very good at it. But I always get honked at. So rude. Okay. Now, let's make sure I actually... Ah, look at that. I don't have a helmet on. Check me out. Getting better at this. Okay, time to sprint back to the inventory so I can actually have a helmet before we go do this. Oxygen is slowly killing us all, technically. Yeah, just... name a reason. Oh, you read that 15 years ago? I only heard that about that sometime more recently than 15 years. All right, where's my helmet? I know I bought one. Girl, I know I bought one. I bought two. Yeah, there they are. See, remember? Because we were like, hey, this Space Tomato guy, he's probably gonna suck and forget something. So let's make sure he's got more than one. All right, we got plenty of P8SC and LH86 ammo, some ammo in the S71 there. I'm gonna stop off at the Pyro gateway on the way over. And we can make sure that we have, well, that's where we're gonna go and accept the missions, and then we'll also make sure we have some food and stuff there, and I'll set my spawn and everything. Because I am not coming back to R-Corp. When do you think they'll drop the Ranger? Would be awesome to have a low-profile recon bike. I hear the Ranger is canceled because they're doing a partnership with Ducati. Huh? Wait, no. Just kidding. I imagine the Ranger will come whenever they finally figure out how wheeled vehicles work. Specifically two-wheeled vehicles. I honestly don't. I don't think they have a reason to deliver the Ranger. Like, why did they even develop that vehicle? I know people love it. Okay, I'm not saying you shouldn't like it. It's just like it feels like one of the vehicles that came out when they were just like giddy about releasing concepts, like that 2016 to 2019 phase of time. It's like, why do we need a wheeled motorcycle? It is very cool. I love the idea of it too. It's going to be the most accessible vehicle in the whole game, probably. It's likely going to be the best vehicle to take with you if you have like a small starter ship, because that thing can likely fold up just a little bit more to fit into spaces smaller than hover bikes. Doesn't change the fact that it was a weird as hell concept to release, in hindsight. And like it could have come at any point since then. Yeah, I think it's gonna fit. I think it'll fit better than the Pulse will, because the Pulse still needs some additional vertical movement to be able to easily move in and out of spaces, while this thing is just going to be able to literally roll right into the spot that it's parking. Oh. Wait, are my landing gear? What's going on? No, go back up. The Pulse is small. Dude, if they make the Ranger and it's bigger than the Pulse, then that's a really weird choice for the Ranger. But yeah, I think the Ranger is going to be the most transportable vehicle in the game. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be the Pulse. But I think it's a missed opportunity if not.
Toast.
The Ranger is so big. Why would they do that? Maybe they'll rework it. I'm genuinely I'm just gonna call the idea of the Ranger stupid. Because why make a wheeled bike and then make it bigger than the hover bikes that literally need a giant fucking battery to stay in the air? What are you putting in the wheeled bike that makes it bigger? Jesus Christ, CIG. Really weird, especially since ground vehicles were and are still wonky. Yeah. I have a really, really good shot of Vassin flying like straight into the side of it. No, was it Vassin? Somebody, I don't remember who, somebody on the GIA team flying like straight into the side of a hill during the Daymar rally.
Toast.
And it just kind of reminded me why I don't fly the hover bikes too often. Because I'm very good at dying in this game. So, the less risk, the better. Zerb, thanks for the sub, 45 months. Gunslinger, thank you for the sub as well at 13 months. And Silent Archer at 19 months with the sub. Guys, we get like it's like 3 really long subscription renewals in a row. Thank you guys. And there's almost a hype train starting. A wheel bike will not blow up on you when flying it. That is true. You got the Pulse, but you couldn't get it to fly in the Intrepid. Yeah, that's a tough one. You got to tractor beam it into the Intrepid.
Quantum travel.
Isn't it able to have a passenger, making it a little bit bigger? I think it has. I know it has like a little place for boxes on the back. Don't know about a passenger. Hello, pretty. Gotta turn on the music for the approach, you know? Ah, thank you for the bits, my friend. Hey! You got what? Just gonna get rid of that. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later.
Do not be a sad tomato.
I'm just not gonna come back, guys. You guys should just.
Hey, fuck my tomatoes up!
All right. All right.
You're being replaced as Space Tomato by management.
Do you want to come play the game instead?
Yeah, you're now being replaced as Space Tomato.
Yeah, you can come play. You just
Management has decided to replace Space Tomato. So as a stand-in Space Tomato, I will be here.
Any applications, please DM Mrs. Tomato on Discord. Soon to be Space Tomato. Okay, we'll give you one more chance.
I don't know.
Just one.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's this. Is there a mission in this game that requires you to die to progress?
It's giving Ornisha.
Oh my god. I don't even know how I got up to that speed. Oh, that's such a frustrating death. I'm dazed and distraught. They're oh yeah. I may have been uncoupled. Okay, back to fun music. Turning on the f***ing music thinking I'm going through the jump point. Silly of me to think that I was gonna make it somewhere. No, thank you for the bit. Honestly, I'd take the hype train over the getting to Pyro any day. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate y'all. Arctic Wolf, thank you for the community subs as well. And Raven1, you too. I'm just not a good streamer, you know. I'm just not good at paying attention to enough things at once to keep myself alive. Columbia with the bits. Thank you, my friend. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate the support. God. There's so much stuff that I just got freaking together. Gonna have to get the STV back. Gonna have to get the C1 back. Gonna have to get my armor, my weapons, my ammo. Gonna have to go back to the shop and get more of that stuff. Just... that was just a really bad one. Oh, and I don't have a core? Oh, okay, there's one left. Thank God. Okay. Just lost my favorite S71 too. Damn. All right, so I guess I can still get some ammo at the station, so we don't need to go back to the shop here. Love your videos. First time catching the string. Thank you for the amazing content. Block, thanks for watching the videos and coming by the stream. Hope you're having a good time. How's your day going? At least the music is option. You died in Armistice. You should still have your stuff in gear storage. Like if I fly back to the station over there. Where are you that you're dying? You activated a beacon? Are you in GII? Bet we could get somebody out to you pretty quick. Didn't know you were playing SC? If you don't die during at least one time in your stream, you did something wrong. Man, ain't that the truth? It should follow you to regen. Oh, I didn't see the stuff in my gear storage. Hey, if you want to get good at the game, just learn to play it without paying much attention. And then when you can pay attention, it's kind of funny actually when you pay it. There are times when I go and I play this game and I'm not on stream and I realize that the game is better than I think it is because I'm just not used to like noticing all the little things that are happening while I'm playing. Wow.
Now arriving.
My server is locked at 30 server frames per second. It hasn't budged since I started looking at it at least a minute ago, which is the first time ever I've seen that in Star Citizen. Now, our shard is not a high population shard, which is why that's happening, but even when servers were low population before server meshing, this would have been unheard of. Literally impossible, I believe. It's kind of crazy to see that it's just 30. There's just a 30 sitting there. The f***. How many players in my server? Just like 8. It's a very low pop. Makes me want to go out and just run some FPS missions here right now just to see how it runs. But it also means that we might get some really good performance from these missions if we do ever actually get out there. Okay. Server frame per second might be up, but it looks like my elevator's broken. Why isn't it going to the hangar? Server frames still can't help you, huh? We'll go back to New Cabbage here in a few if you don't get tested, if you don't get rested, so don't feel bad. I'm sorry, I didn't see where you were. I should totally be claiming this.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, wrong ship.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Yeah, by the time this thing gets claimed expedited, we should be ready to go again.
Wherever your final destination may be.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Kind of starting to... What? Delivered? No. Expedite. Kind of starting to think that that 30 frames per second is a lie because these things are taking a while to respond, but there are other reasons that they could take a while to respond.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Okay, you have to go to the actual hangar to get a ground vehicle.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility. Monitor your luggage at all times.
My devastating death. You make it sound so cinematic. Can I please go to my hangar? I was just praising you. Why do you do this, Star Citizen? Why? Such a reactive game.
Thank you for visiting Arcor, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
Okay. All right. How about this elevator? That button. Wait, does it work? White Bright. Who's White Bright? How did White Bright get the elevator? How did it go to your hangar? What the?
Investing in tomorrow's future.
Where is that magical elevator that White Bright used? Where is it? Where is it? Where are they? They gotta be getting here soon, right?
It takes all of us working together to keep and report possible threats every time.
Anyone know why you can't find salvage missions in Pyro? You might need some more rep, maybe? I would just go to a space station and see if they pop there, because generally I see them pop up around population areas.
Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and
All right, so I might need to jump shards here, which wouldn't be a problem if I hadn't killed myself.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I probably just need to like pay more attention to the game while I'm doing important things.
forming worlds to explore.
Because
Our core
even if I'm responding to chat, it doesn't really help if I'm adding another 30 minutes onto what we're doing.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
your personal belongings are your personal responsibility.
All right, there we go.
At all times.
This could be a good sign. Yay! All right. Whew. You started playing this game 3 days ago and it's an absolute banger game, but there will be a release date in your lifespan. The game will become more ready for
To the ASOC vehicle
people to play.
retrieval
Yeah,
system.
before. Well, I mean, I don't know when you're gonna die.
Storage facility.
Not to be morbid at all. Just like,
Please visit us again.
I think in the next few years, this will be a playable quote unquote released game. And when I say few, I mean like 5. Your fear is everyone in Pyro is going to be wary of your beacon. You promise you're not a hobo. Should you hold backspace? I mean, I would try shooting a message in the GII chat in the org. But yeah, I don't think anybody's really like. It's going to be really hard to figure out where you are from the stream chat. Anyone else hope the game never releases? Like maybe the no release is the one reason we've kept playing for 12 years. I mean, I don't want to say never releases. I would say never stops developing. Like if there was ever a point when they were like, okay, we're not working on Star Citizen anymore, that would suck.
Welcome to
But
the
I definitely
ASOC
want the,
vehicle retrieval
like,
system.
the core of the game to get solidified and put in place for a quote unquote release candidate.
Your insurance claim has been set.
Medical beacons aren't working right now. Brother, just expedite it.
Welcome to the ASOC.
Actually, it's going to take... No, never mind. We're not in a big hangar.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Dang, did I really have to go through all that?
Vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
He was kid citizen when he started playing. Now he's senior citizen. Or is that senor? Senor citizen. Whoops. If World of Warcraft can manage 20 plus years, I hope CSC can go the distance too. Yeah, I would be incredibly disappointed if this game didn't last 20 years. Oh yeah, no, I know it's not actually Senor Citizen. But that is fun to say.
Systems activating.
All right, one of these again. Little drive on over here, a little less joyous than it was last time. At least we know how to get it powered on quickly though. 20 years after release. Not even total. Screw that. If this thing only went until 2032, I'd be like, what? Are you kidding me? No. This game should be lasting into the 50s, in my opinion. With how much they've put into this.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
With CIG spending 2025 on stability and optimization, you're hoping for a 2028 release. Oof. That'd be awesome. I'll say that much. All right. Ain't no time to be just waiting and pilly-tallying and woolly mammothing around, waiting for this ship to get back up here, so we're going to take the risk. Oh, I didn't drive straight off. Oh, oops. Oof. It's fine. We made it work. See, I talk about like dying and not wanting to, and then I do stuff like that. WoW is MMORPG and Star Citizen is more like a spatial simulator. No, they're both MMOs. They're going for similar types of crowds, progression. Progression still exists around running missions, buying things, crafting, base building, stuff like that. In the 50s, we would maybe have good enough PCs for this game. Yo, in the 50s, this thing better run on my watch. I'm gonna Star Citizen while I'm sitting in the DMV on my little smartwatch. I don't know, by then I'm gonna have what, like smart fingernails? Just like watch TV in my nails. How far does it go? There are not so many players on the server. Well, yeah, the game's not out yet. On Star Citizen, at the Space DMV, while at the real DMV. Registering my ship at the Space DMV. MMORPGs are massive multiplayer role-playing games. Yet, this one's not done yet. This is, they want this to be an MMO. That's the whole point. They still have a DMV you have to go to. You know, come to think of it, I haven't been to the DMV in a while. When we bought our car recently, all the registration was taken care of at the dealership, which is nice. Okay. Attempt number 2. Already making a rookie mistake, just staying in SCM. When the Moby Glass gets fixed, we will have an actual Moby Glass. Ooh, now I'm gonna play Star Citizen on my Moby Glass. And then I'm gonna Moby while I Moby. So I can Citizen while I Citizen. I'm gonna play Star Citizen on an elevator that is stuck, while in Star Citizen, stuck on an elevator. Ah, the Terra Gateway. How cool would it be if that was a thing? But we are looking for the Pyro Gateway. Oh. Okay, it's like my perspective is all thrown off. Hope for a release. You got 32 gigs of RAM, and in game 95% of them are used. You just ordered 64 now. Man, I don't know how that happens to you folks, but that's wild. Using 95% of your RAM. You just went by appointment. Figured it would be different after COVID. Nope, same old DMV. Same old DMV, man. One of the worst places you have to go. Not unlike RuneScape. Teenage you would be amazed you could play it on a phone. Is RuneScape on the phone? $100 people sitting and waiting. Oh, Mr. Red, by the time SC is out, will be living in SC. So at that point, are we then trying to make another video game to escape from Star Citizen reality? Because that's also terrible. Certified Gumbo. Sir. The Gumbo. How's it going, dude? Good to see you. You just got 128 gigs of RAM on Black Friday, so you didn't have to think about it anymore. 128 gigs of RAM. I remember when we didn't even have hard drives that big. I remember when people who are older than me, many of which are probably in stream, like in the 2000s and the 2010s, would be like, I remember when we had to, gosh, I remember when we had massive bricks that were only a couple megabytes of memory. Now I sound like that. I remember when we could only fit 1 terabyte into that old block there.
Travel complete.
Now, kids these days, you can upload your entire consciousness into your phone. $34 gigs of RAM, how? You just cut off a little piece of one of your RAM sticks. Takes a couple gigs out. Taking a break from editing, Gumbo, what you making? Do you remember zip drives? Dude, hell yeah. We had to turn in so many homework assignments on zip drives. My granddaughter put her whole consciousness on a flash drive. Oh, you can add pieces to the RAM sticks, right? All right, we're doing it right this time. Give me the freaking good music. Make me feel good about this. All right, let's get in position, though. Can confirm I am coupled. I'm just not used to the amazingness of the C1 anymore, I guess. Hey, Mr. Poppy. Mind if I hop on in line here behind you? I mean, somebody's gonna have to open it up, though. Okay, I'll do it. Pew! I guess they're not super clear on like what you need to do. They're like, open jump point, and then you're like, okay. How? Maybe now if I opened it, I get to go first. I don't have to wait in line. Let's go, let's see. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I cut it. Oh, what the heck is wrong with the screen? There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Well, I fixed the screen at least. Sorry about that. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I'm surprised that didn't, like, break the whole jump. Whee! It's the twirls that get me through the day.
Quantum fuel, 75%.
Am I using quantum fuel? All right, that was easy. So let's get to the station now and like not die in the process. Hopefully. Where the heck am I? Here we go. How do you open the jump? It's just like with the quantum jump. You just...
Contact.
Oh, God.
Shields on.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Shields off.
We can put some distance here. He's not even chasing.
Contact.
Yeah, when it says activate the jump gate, you just left click. It's really easy. Alright, so best goal here is when I actually pay attention, I do this correctly. I set a trajectory that goes through the space station rather than straight at it. I flip. As we approach, give it a second, make sure you're on axis so you're not changing your trajectory, and then a quick burn. And you're done. Super freaking easy. Much better than crashing into space stations, but for some reason, I didn't even get close. For some reason, I still managed to figure out how to do that. What settings that I'm playing on? I'm playing 2440, 1440p right now. So it's not, it does look a little bit better. Using CIG's own,
Landing gear.
using their in-house, I don't even pixel tessellation, I don't know what the freaking it's called. Upscaling. CIG TSR. I do want to use the DLSS because I heard the update's really good for it. But for some reason they had their own version turned on.
Landing complete.
All right.
Have a pleasant stay.
Let's set up shop here and then get going. What are your thoughts on the Misk Endeavor? Yay or nay? Big ol' yay, but that's like a long-term yay, you know? That's right. I still need to turn this around. Still don't feel motivated to play the event? I don't blame you. To be honest, I think, while I think that these events are doing a very good job for bringing narrative to the game, which is important, I'm not going to say that these are the best events the game could use right now. I haven't played through this phase yet, so we're about to put that to the test right now. But the events feel very, they're very purpose built. They're not offering many options on how to complete them, which feels like it's both asking too much of CIG and also is exactly where they should be at this point. It's like we don't have any sort of missions that sort of give you a lot of choice. So why would I expect the events to have it? But at the same time, these are clearly quite narrative events. It would be nice to still have some kind of a... The only choice you have is which side you're picking. You know, it's not like you can... you can be a part of the effort outside of going to the location, shooting the bad guys, and completing the thing. Or going to the location, delivering a box, and completing the thing. Doing the same thing 6 times is too much. You really should be able to do this in groups. And you can add, maybe they can add some kind of a proximity meter to it to make sure that the people who are doing it in the group with you aren't 40 billion kilometers away. But I think it would really help this feel like a more grounded event if it was actually kind of group oriented as well. Which is ironic, I think, because we are constantly being told that the game is too group oriented and that they're really screwing over solo players, and I think they're doing both. I think they're trying to give both solo and group players things to do. I'm just a little surprised at how not as group oriented this event has been so far. Okay, so we got our drink and drink. We got our med pens. Oh, I need some ammo. That's right. How many priority missions do you need to complete to get the skins? Well, I think you have to complete all the phases, and there are multiple missions in each phase, so... Oops, cargo center, no. Dang it, I'm not supposed to be here. Is Pyro less buggy? The only bug I've run into today in either Pyro or Stanton was my elevator not showing up and not reacting to me. So I don't know if Pyro 2 is made for solo play. That's what we're about to discover right now, but when I was talking to people about possibly getting a group together to run these, it sounded like it's better to just run them solo if everybody wants to get it complete. So I figured I will just try to take these on and give you guys a look at how they play solo. So I lost my S71, so we're going to go with a P8AR. Actually a pretty new gun. How do I not have space in my backpack? What? Okay, so it lets me buy that. LH86 and P8AR. There we go. What's the best ship for it? Why can't I get this ammo? Oh, okay. That's weird. What's the best ship for a solo player? It depends on what you want to do in the game. What do you get from the missions? Money. You made a mistake. You were accidentally flying a garbage truck. Oh, that was a Crusader ship. Carry on. What you fail to understand, Luna Maria, is that one person's garbage is another person's gold. And the Spirit C1 carries so much gold. A bit of everything, so you're looking for an all-arounder. The Avenger Titan will fit you pretty well. And it might be on sale. I would say if you're getting your first package, your first game package, for starters, you can always use our referral code if you'd like, or one of our supporters' referral code by using !referral. But besides that, I would go with whatever the advanced game packages that's on sale. Usually that's either the Pisces, the Cutter, or the Avenger Titan. I would say if it's a Avenger Titan or a Cutter, that's a no-brainer. Not as true for the Pisces. So I guess I would say the Avenger Titan or the Drake Cutter. Or the Crusader Intrepid. Whichever one of those is the cheapest. Okay. I think... Wait, where's my ammo? Did it send it to the station? Alright, I got scopes. I do not have a pistol. That's weird. I thought I had an LH. 86. Oh well, I don't need a pistol. Just make sure I have my SC and AR ammo and some med pens. We should be good on med pens for now. All right, let's make this happen, folks. We're about to save Stanton, but in Pyro. We're gonna hurt Pyro from Stanton. Let's make our first supply run. They need some medical supplies sent to Endgame, Sears Canyon Ruin Station. Aren't these the old ones? Wait, am I still doing the first ones? Am I still doing part 1 because I didn't finish it yet? That's actually... I mean, I can deliver some goods. Whatever you need from me. Check your journal. Oh yeah, so okay. So I'm not cut off from progressing. Yo, that's actually really nice. So everybody gets their own level of progression. Cool. In that case, we're gonna continue to run these. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. I feel much more comfortable about finishing all of these runs then. I thought I was just cut off.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
In that case, we're going to go ahead and run a couple of these deliveries, and if we can find any FPS missions while we're out there, we'll take one of them and see what's going on. What do you think about the Zeus CL to use in Pyro if it were upgraded? I think that's a great choice in Pyro. Nail, thank you for letting me know that, by the way. You heading back to Pyro or to Stanton? Meep. Okay. Running some boxes for the citizens. So we're still at basic. Oh, what the? Really? They're gonna put my ship the right way around for the first time ever when I planned ahead for. Okay, cool. We're just gonna move the ship over here. So they're going to have me run some boxes to help these citizens for prosperity right now, and we're gonna try and wrap up some of phase 1 here. Like I said though, we're heading out in like maybe an hour or so. Because we got some protesting to do. How long have I played the game? The first time I ever jumped into the game, ever, was probably 2014 or 2015. But I haven't been regularly playing the game until... Or I haven't been regularly playing the game... I would say it was like 2020 or so when I started to play it more regularly. I just didn't have a computer that could run it very well. 2020, 2021. Are quest awards too high? Well, I don't know. I have no idea. All right. I don't need to do this. Are the ships staying in the bay when you log out? No, they get stored. Do I miss the flight model from before 3.0? Not really. Not really, to be honest. Bye. See you soon. Dang it, I don't need to go back there. My natural mind just wants me to run out of the ship. Take me away from the spaceship. I don't want to be in it. Causes death and destruction. Oh, we're in California right now. we're in California. We've been here since... Oh, this is the wrong chair. We've been here since October, heading back in
We're sorry.
June.
You exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return
Would I
your
recommend a
ship
C1 starter as C1 as a starter? It looks cool. Oh, hell yeah. This is my favorite ship in the game, but I'm biased. So... Are they about to store me? Are they going to store my freaking... Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to go and switch back into SCM mode to even use this tractor beam, huh? Dude, if these just store my ship... I'm going to be so annoyed. Okay. Now we switch to SCM.
Shields on.
Okay. Now we go back to the other chair. We'll get there. At least I'm not dead. Right? So my parents always said, hey, you know what, little space tomato, at least you're not dead. All right? Good job. Okay. So the Crusader C1. There we go. Has a tractor beam. Okay.
Crusader Industries. A journey worth taking. Systems on.
I'm starting to think Crusader does not want you to use their tractor beam. There we go. Yes, so you don't even have to leave your ship for jobs like these. You can just use your ship tractor beam. Now, obviously, that wasn't super smooth getting into this situation. But the idea behind ships like this is that you have a little bit more benefit when it comes to cargo hauling because you took the time to buy a ship that comes with the tools already installed. This is a tangible benefit that some ships have over others, much like you have other tangible benefits, like some ships store their cargo on the outside. So I don't have to worry about maneuvering through some doorway like this. Some ships have VTOL engines, so they can stay in the air and hover while you're loading your cargo if you wanted. Some have stronger armor, so they can go into more dangerous atmospheres for shipments, which sounds like it's something they're focusing on for Castra. So I think the C1 does have a couple benefits like this. This tractor beam is nice. It's also got the VTOL engines. And it's got quite a segmented design, which can be a negative a lot of the times. But once we start getting life support and the room system intertwined into the game, you will be able to pretty easily vent rooms of atmosphere without meaning to. And having more doors makes that easier to avoid. As the gang war, hope it's more successful than your war against the elevators at Ruin. Dude, they're part of the gangs, man. Which elevators are they? The Xenothreat elevators are such jerks. Yeah, you can do this in the Cuddy Black. So much wasted time. Buddy, I'm so happy to help you with any, like, there are a lot of ways to cut wasted time in this game. Default actions, logging off from beds, using different tools. You can save yourself quite a bit of pain. Why isn't this working though? How do I save this time? I'm trying to close the exterior. How do I close the exterior? There they are. Doors. Open. Lock. No, just let me close the doors. Let me close the doors. This ship's like 1.5 years old. It really shouldn't be a challenge to do this. But whatever. Whenever I quantum travel, it'll close the doors for me.
You are clear to launch.
Not a fan of Crusader ships. That's fair. Okay, we going to Ruin? Yep. Remember when Ruin was supposed to be by the jump point?
Launch complete. Shields off.
Nice how it's just like not showing me. I want to calibrate with my destination, but
Thank you. Please visit again.
dog, come on. Oh my god. There we go. No. No. Okay. It's somewhere over there. Something's wrong with my rendering. I'm just gonna turn off. I can't turn off the upscaling. I don't know what the heck's going on. What the heck?
Quantum travel engaged.
All right, where are you taking me?
Landing gear.
Is it taking me all the way to Ruin? That'd be sick. But I don't really trust you. This is absolutely why we need quantum boost. I'm wondering if this would be your quantum jump marker, and then all of these would be places you have to get by quantum boosting. They're a little bit far away, but that would help a lot with removing quantum markers from all over your screen. Ooh, God, I love water. It's just, beautiful stuff, man. Trinspire, new player, came across the org, and now you're here. Having a blast with SC, and you're a fairly new player. Sometimes can't believe this is an alpha. Welcome to the party, my friend. Have you been playing with the org much? Having some good fun? Can't believe it's still an alpha. Does it feel like a big game for an alpha to you, or extrapolate, explain? Doesn't log out in bed bug your game so you can't log back in, or did they fix that? It's been working for me pretty consistently, Peyton. Oh, this poor roadcaster. I don't think you guys can hear all these weird audio abnormalities that I'm getting, but man, disconcerting. Iron Chat Assault, the good old Fatterpillar. I wouldn't mind a smaller spirit, I think. What I would really love is a ship that is between the size of the Intrepid and the Spirit, has a turret for additional defense, a little bit of storage. I would say 20-something SCU of storage would do me good. 20 to 30-something SCU of storage I would be fine with. And habitation area in one room, just like I just want a bigger Intrepid, really. I want a bigger Intrepid that looks a little bit better on the exterior. Like, they're getting really, really close to the ship that I want to fly around as my daily driver. The C1 is almost there, but I think I need a little bit more. hominess to the ship. This is very sterile with just the one hallway. Since 317, SC has come a long way in a relatively short time. Still various levels of bugs, but when it plays well, adventure time. It's definitely made more progress in the last 2 years than I think in the previous 5 years before that, besides 3.0. Wouldn't a bigger Intrepid just be an MSR? Yeah. And I basically said as much in my my video about the Intrepid. My perfect ship is basically just an MSR with one floor. One floor, and you could probably remove the servers and the scanning room. Now, I love that stuff because I want a data runner. Data is a big thing for me. I want to be like a data broker and an exploration person in this game, but I would like it. I would also like a ship for daily driving that doesn't have that stuff. Yeah, impeccable. That's also something that I've said. A Crusader Zeus is essentially what I'm looking for. But yeah, the turret being on top would be good. A Crusader Zeus is really what I want. And that's why I say it's just a larger Intrepid. It's just a slightly changed C1. It's just a Crusader Zeus. Whatever way you want to describe it, I think the point comes across pretty well. I just want like a small to mid-size Crusader ship for 1 to 2 people. And I think the C1 really misses out not having a turret. That's why I'd be excited for an M1, because they would probably replace that moving tractor beam turret with a defensive turret.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, I didn't know this planet had rings. Wait, if Terminus has rings, why did they remove the rings on Pyro 4? I thought they removed them because they had some problem with the rings in Pyro, but... Wait, is there a location in the asteroid belt?
Quantum travel.
Oh, right. Space stations in the asteroid belt. That's pretty cool. Wow. I'm just now realizing I have never been to Ruin Station. I did not realize that the station was in the asteroid belt. That's actually pretty sick. Maybe, yeah, it's because of Pyro 5 also being there in the same server. Does an asteroid belt really make that big a difference? I've never been to Terminus either. I don't think I've been on this planet before. Maybe we could stop off down there and see what's up. All right, so I'm just gonna land here a little bit weird because just like taking off, we have a shipment to make. So I'm just gonna land a little bit diagonal sideways-ish. You melted your A1 for a Paladin. A Paladin looks like a cool ship for 3 people. Melted your Zeus CL for the MR just for the top turret. The bottom turret is an interesting choice. I would assume the top turret would make more sense.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming in. This is your captain speaking. Tomato will be with you shortly.
There's a raid. It's Star Jump. Hey, dude. It's Ship Guy. How's it going, guys? Welcome in, everybody. From the Star Jump stream, you guys talking about... What were you talking about? I'm gonna take 3 guesses. Ships and Star Citizen. Watermelon slices. Dogs running in circles. Which one? It's got to be one of those. I can't be far off. Either way, thanks for bringing in the folks, dude. We are doing some Star Citizen gang warring, moving through the phases, doing the things. Turns out I don't get to do phase 2 because I'm not cool enough, but that doesn't mean we can't add to the cause. Dogs running in circles, of course, right? How did I miss that one? Hope you are well. Also, Stardrum. Folks, if you're in here and you're watching the stream and you just saw that raid come in, or maybe you didn't just see the raid come in, but you hear me talking to people that weren't here 2 minutes ago. We just got raided by Stardrum Grim, creator of the hangar, or rather, one of the creators of, I think, one of the most visually pleasing hangars on the internet. Basically, a way for you to see all of your ships online outside of the game in a very nice format. But they have created multiple systems that kind of branch off of that and are working on some new things as well. But he also streams. So if you want to learn more about that system, if you want to see some nice renders of ships in Star Citizen, I would go check that channel out. You can give them a quick follow. Did we get a shout out, by the way? We did. Thank you. And he was also a recent podcast guest. That's a fun one to watch. We're talking about all the ships that might come out this year. Terminus is very cold. You're new? Can I explain what being a data broker with servers is? So it's sort of still up in the air, to be honest. It's a little speculative on my part. Essentially, data is going to be a commodity in Star Citizen. So locations of things, the values of resources, surveys of planets, all that kind of stuff is going to be a piece of data that can be stored, transferred, and traded. So if you go to a planet and you scan the surface and you discover deposits of iron, you are the only person, unless somebody else has scanned it before, you're the only person that knows that that iron exists. You're able to then take that data and give it to somebody else or sell it, supposedly, at like a space station or something. And the idea of being a data broker would then be you are able to get a lot of this data in whatever way it is. In the same way that somebody would acquire cargo. You get this data, you use its value, you find the best sellers for it, you make the most money from it. I don't know how organic that's going to be able to be, but my goal is to try to control some level of data. Not control, but try to be a purveyor of data in some way and relate that back to my exploration and my org's exploration and all the data and resources that we're gathering as an organization. Gotta run, have a great stream. Talking about E-War and scanning. Oh, nice. Yeah, scanning really needs some help in this game. Well, thanks again for the raid, my dude. Have a good day. All right, so we still have more of these missions. We'd have to go all the way back to... we'd got to go all the way back to the space station. And I don't think I can put boxes in the STV. Like, I would land and drive these boxes into the town, because I think that was actually pretty fun when we did that with Avocado, but I can't even fit the cargo in here. So it's not really much of an option. Ooh, but we do have some mercenary missions here. What do we have? Asteroid base hangar. No. Asteroid base. No. Somewhere in space. Asteroid base. No. I just want something lame. Let's see. What kind of locations are down on Terminus that we can maybe go visit? Citizens for Prosperity Camp. Citizens for Prosperity. Citizens. Headhunters. Xenothreat. You know what? I kind of want to just go see like what's going on down here. Let's do it. Let's stealth our way in. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something fun. This is still part of the war, right? This is still a war effort. Off the books. I don't use joysticks yet, but I am getting some VKB NXTs very, very soon installed here. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have any rep with either of them. How is that even possible? How am I running missions for CDF and I don't have, or CFP, and I don't have reputation with them?
Landing gear up. Shields off.
Too close. So I'm too close to jump, but okay, then tell me how to get to this location that I want to go to. All right, what are we missing? What's going on now? So I can't quantum travel. Maybe I have to turn this off. So it wouldn't route me, but it also wouldn't let me jump anywhere. It just kind of, it was like, if I can't do it, then nobody can.
Quantum travel. Engage.
Still aren't out of the woods? Yikes. You had some struggles with your game today, huh?
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, so we're coming in on a headhunter's base here. What I'm going to do is land a little bit outside of their jurisdiction. And we'll go in via vehicle. And then I'm just going to murder folks because we're fighting a war, right? Maybe if they are down in that valley there, it looks like they're like right in the center of a valley. Maybe we can land on top of a hill and still be out of their range. Let's see. They're kind of up on like a hill here. Thick atmosphere. It's holding us to like 128 meters per second. All right, so we're gonna come in up over this ridge. And we should be safe from their turrets up here. But how close can I get? Okay. Got a little cliff right here in between us. They're not hostile to me because their turrets didn't shoot, so technically I could have landed there, but I'm about to go cause some trouble and I don't want them to come hit me afterwards. This is a very interesting atmosphere in this planet. I haven't been on this surface before. Right now, I'm just infiltrating a base. I'm not even running a mission. But I am with CFP. All right, there's our destination. Helmet's good to go, folks. Thank you. You're the best.
Systems activating. Systems on.
And so the long trek begins. You know what? This is easier in third person. I feel like Luthen right now, but not as cool. I don't have a hover bike. But I got a little Jeep. I got a cool Jeep. Okay, let's take out this first. This area is really close here. There's probably a sniper up on that tower, so I should probably stop right here. Okay, here's to hoping that I don't lose this location. This is not in-game music, no. This is that was my music. Okay. Yeah, it's showing us some location information here. That's marked. Oh, my ship's not marked. Hopefully we can find our way back. Okay. P8 AR equipped. Couple magazines. What the? Is this not? Oh, P4A. Oh my god, dude. Freaking P4AR. Hate the P4. So I'm kind of setting my reputation here. They're not even hostile to me yet. I'm just about to come in here and cause some trouble. Like, and this is the thing. When we talk about GII and like what you can do, this is completely within bounds because this is not a faction that we are allied with, and it's a criminal faction. You can come in here and just kill people. Actually, you could do that to NPCs no matter what, but it's just like we're not necessarily a non-violent org. We just direct our violence towards specific groups. What is this over here? It's a little landing pad? Oh, this is a turret. You know, this is what it would have knocked us out of the sky if we had bad reputation. What surprises me with these turrets is that they're not plugged into a power relay here. So you can come in and disable them on FPS so that your friends can fly in. I don't have call to arms. I don't think that even works in Pyro. You like the P4? Man, I really need some FPS scanning. Yeah, I don't see. This place might be cleared. There might just be nobody here. Don't yell at me, Ben. What faction am I? I'm not associated with a faction right now. I've been taking some CFP missions, but I actually don't have rep for them either way. I love how this is still asking me for money. There's nobody here to even charge me for it. This is cool. Dogs. At the very least, I should be able to get a decent amount of drugs out of this. But pretty disappointed that there were no targets here. All that effort to infiltrate this place and then nobody's here. That's why I think why a lot of people don't do stuff like this though, because it's a hit or miss. You never know if you're going to actually get the gameplay that you're signing up for. Yeah, I think we're empty here. But we can see if they've got at least a cargo elevator. Maybe they have some drugs we can take. Yeah, this place is just completely deserted. All right, well, it was worth a try. Back to the ship. Some funky music. Wiggle me with that funk, my man. I don't know what that means. Mercenaries. What do we got? Disable outlaw stronghold at asteroid base. I'm sick of the asteroid bases. Don't send me somewhere in space, okay? If you want me to run something in space, I'll run your missions with the boxes. Yeah, no, they're just straight up not giving me any. It's just supply runs I'm getting. You know, I actually quite like that they're running multiple phases at the same time. They could definitely work these missions so that it makes sense for people to be running phase 1 while phase 2 is still running. I think that was a great choice. Maybe they were watching your stream and ran away. Because they were scared I was going to crash into them? Is there at least like something I can take back to the gateway? Oh, these are a bunch of local routes. Oh. Hell yeah, dude. We're getting local cargo routes on just this planet. Like this, that's such a big deal in my eyes. Because the way that I hope this game works is that these routes are having you deliver small amounts of SCU from outposts and going up to space stations, or from space stations down to outposts. Always smaller SCU though. From here, I hope that we start to see Redwind give missions that say, okay, now we need large SCU going from Ruin Station to the Gateway. And then those would fund the Gateway missions that go from that Gateway into Stanton like that. This could be the beginning of actual cargo mission chains, which would be really cool. Might as well run one of these while we're here. Kennard View. Short hop, skip, and a jump. All right, let's get back to the ship. Where the f is the ship? Yeah, it's not just missions for missions' sake. Some actual rhyme and reason. Don't know if you saw, but Kai Zamet finally posted his react to the Star Engine trailer. Oh, I have not seen that yet. He said he was going to do it on Monday, though. I'll check that out. Yeah, like actually growing the local economy. Doing stuff that's going to have... that can at least pretend to have some effect on the game. Okay, so we were... Dude, this place is cold as hell. Holy crap. Haven't they hired an economist to set up the in-game economy? Yes. They are working on the in-game economy. They started working on it in earnest probably towards the beginning of last year. End of 23, beginning of 24. Back to the ship. Dude, it's so dark out here. Who do they think I am? Nightcrawler? Okay, time to try and find the ship. I'm hoping that marker goes to our ship. I think that's the lights on our ship up there. We made it. Is there no night vision in the future? It's just not in the game yet. They have night vision in the scopes, it's just not wide across the whole game. Welcome home. Ouch. Little quick turnaround here. Super good at this. Okay. Let's go hit up Canard View or whatever it's called. Be great if they added 1 binoculars, 2 explosives, and 3 night vision. Be great to do commando raids on these outposts. Go in, blow the turret up. Yeah. It would be awesome. Station-based salvage missions now. The local missions ask you to clear the ships around the locations. Can you just drag them away to clear them? Or does it have you actually need to fully get rid of it?
Engines off.
Oh my god, I had my engines on that whole time.
Engines on. Move on.
Bye, Headhunter's base. You guys kind of suck. Dude, these lights on my ship are so bright. Like a beacon.
Shields off.
The Den with Captain Den, how you doing? Welcome in, good to see you. Oh, you're not supposed to turn engines off on the ground. Just usually do. Mostly just a precaution caused by the trauma of ships randomly lifting off the ground throughout the development of the game. Canard View. I like how the derelict outpost is marked on the quantum travel, like, hey, this is just our random, completely abandoned location, but, you know, maybe you want to drop by. Oh my god, this freaking glitch, man. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? This is just gonna drive me nuts. I think I'm just gonna go back to the gateway and run one of those cargo runs again. Okay. And I don't have the quantum 2. So we need to find somewhere to refuel. I guess I could refuel up at Ruin. Okay, where's Ruin Station then?
Quantum travel engage. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, it was awesome to see you at CitizenCon, man. Hope to see you in LA soon. Who knows where the next CitizenCon will be. Maverick! Thanks for the bits, buddy. What are you up to today, dude? Guess you could kind of hide out down here. Okay, now we actually have a real landing spot. Took you long enough. Oh, that is solid ground.
Landing gear up.
Solid space station. Solid metal. We'll just say it was solid.
Landing gear down.
Fuel time. Public holiday today, so in the org event this morning. Hey, how's the event going? Honestly, we haven't run into any players yet today. Just the one at the jump gate. Okay, now we head back to the gateway for another pickup, and we will be driving that out to another location here in the system. Bit of a long haul. I really need to update my C1. We got to get better components on this ship. It's already pretty fast in quantum, but I need to make sure the ship is ready to do these missions better.
Landing gear up.
All right, Terminus. It was great to meet you. Slow start, but we got it rolling now. Y'all are salvaging? Oh no, you're doing the contested zone stuff. Cool. Nice. You running missions? Yeah, I want to get involved in those contested zones soon. This week's really busy for us because I need to catch up a bit on videos, and CIG is starting their news cycle again, so I'm a bit behind on getting gameplay together, but I'm going to start jumping in with you guys in the org on this stuff more. I hopefully this month. Avoid checkmate station? What happened? You got trapped there? Look who's got a helmet on. It's kind of weird how with the head tracking, are you guys seeing that? Because I'm moving the camera with my head, right? This is my head movement. So if you watch my character, he's also moving because of my head. So as I turn the camera to the right, my character's character is looking at the camera. You see that? He's watching us. That's so creepy. All the way over too. He's like still watching us. you hope to introduce Kai to SC someday? We talked briefly about it. I gotta hit him up and see if he wants to jump in, but I think it'll be a little while. Saturday sessions are great. Yeah, I always want to try and get in with the org on Saturdays. Holy crap, we're still so far away. The Pyro system is so freaking huge, guys. We need more local game. I mean, they're getting local gameplay around, which is good, but this definitely needs more local gameplay. I wonder if this is the best place to play. Because it's probably... Pyro 5 is farther away than Pyro 6 from the Stanton Gateway, but you've got like so many moons, and you've also got Pyro 4 here. So there's more reason to come here. I wonder if this is the low population center of the system, and this is like where to go. Then again, I think people avoid Pyro 1 a lot too. This guy. I think there might be reason to start coming here more. Yeah, the missions are working for me. They're doing okay. We're figuring them out. Actually, the game is running incredibly well for me today. Let's double check our stats on the server. Looks like we are still locked in at 30 frames per second on the server. Shard population isn't that high. It's less than 200 people. But we've been hitting 30 frames per second on the server basically the entire time. It looks like the minimum server speed we've hit since we started playing 2 hours ago was 24 server frames per second. Which is crazy. I don't know how you guys use so much RAM. I'm using 11 gigs of RAM right now. Maybe I need to allow my RAM to use more.
Please proceed to assign.
Yeah, but people were saying that they were using like 30 gigs on just Star Citizen. Monthly report is coming out today. I unfortunately won't be covering it until Friday, but I'm excited to see what they have for us. This should be the first interesting piece of news we get for this year, because this one, it's going to be somewhat about their 4.0.1 efforts and their closing up 4.0 efforts, but we should start to finally hear about what they're working on for the year. Often gets up to 20, 30 gigs. Ah, dang it.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Thanks, buddy. Don't know why you work here. You should be in Stanton, but sure. Maybe the CPU helps with the RAM, yeah. Okay, Golden Riviera, Bueno Ravine, or Jackson Swamp. Dude, these are not great locations to deliver to. Golden Riviera and Jackson's Ravine, aren't those both on Bloom? Do I really want to fly into Bloom? Bueno Ravine is a citizen's location. I mean, I guess
I just want to go back.
Golden Riviera, Headhunters, yeah. So I probably want to do the Bueno Ravine. The only thing is, like, it's fucking nighttime. I'm so sick of that. I hate the darkness, you know? I am Tomato. I am the darkness. Alright, I said Bueno Ravine, right? Is their location? Just make sure I have that right. Yes. Okay. So we're going to pick these up. And we're going to grab the boxes here from the space station. How does that pan out? Sounds like Bloom is more lawless than where you are now. What do you mean, how does that pan out? Like, I need to be careful going there. No, the save Pyro missions are not shareable. Do I think they're going to incentivize using a bed, eating specific foods? They might provide you a stat bonus. They're definitely going to incentivize using beds, and I think that food will give you some buffs. Yeah. There are not solar flares right now. There will be in the future. Yeah, there are some buffs you get from foods already. If you drink water, you get a hydration buff, so you don't have to drink as much.
Shields on.
You've not been in Pyro much, so you don't know the more dangerous zones. Well, yeah, so generally it's the popular outposts and POIs that are more dangerous. This is the safest place in the whole star system because it is still under UEE jurisdiction. But once you leave this station, it's basically fair game when you're in Pyro. And when I say it, I mean your life and your belongings and your stuff. You just got the Pyro and no phase 2 missions? You're not getting any priority missions? You did all the phase 1, but you're not getting phase 2. Strange. Maybe it needs a little bit to update, or you have to fly somewhere in particular. You think maybe the Ryzen CPUs help with the RAM usage? Mr. Fotoga, I think maybe you've got a point.
You are here to launch.
So this should be an interesting run, probably a little bit more violent and intense than what we've experienced throughout the day prior to this. Hopefully we survive this one. Just kind of sucks it's going to be in the dark by the time we get there. Oh, I need to refuel.
100%. Launch complete.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this fairly safe. I'm gonna kind of scout the location out a little bit, and if there are people in the vicinity, we will have to hold off on approaching.
Shields off.
And there may be people just sitting at the location waiting to kill folks that are showing up. Alrighty, here we go. Dude, make the route. Okay, so I can't make any quantum routes. And I can't see any destinations.
Systems off. Weapons off.
Untrack. Hey, thanks for following, Mr. Photog. Hope you've been enjoying.
Crusader Industries. A journey worth taking. Systems on.
Yeah, it's not creating the route. It starts. It tries to do it, and then it just doesn't. Yeah, and I can't quantum travel. Power to my quantum drive? Yeah. Can't even calibrate. I've not had the chance to test out my sticks yet, no. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick beg log here. I guess we all get to see if it actually works or not. And let's see if getting back in works. Turn off life support. Is that something that causes problems there? Did I not refuel? I thought I did. Oh, I'm in the grand ol' C1 today. It's all good times. Good to see you, RPG fan. What ships are you flying these days? Life support causes those problems. I'll check it out. We don't need coolers either, right? Do we have news on the next roadmap roundup? Historically, it would have been this week. So I'm guessing it will be next week. But they haven't said anything. The 315P can carry 12 SCU of cargo? That's pretty good. No idea where CitizenCon will be, but we should know within the next couple months. $315P is a little bit of an underrated ship, isn't it? Did I get the weirdest noise? Like little glitches. I don't even know how to describe it. They're just like little blips of noise I can hear in my audio. Almost like a cord is wrong. But these are like the third or fourth USB cords we've used with this device. I keep having reasons to believe it is not the Rodecaster that is the problem, and then I have reasons now to believe it is, and I'm so confused. You guys can hear those sounds? Have you been able to hear it the whole time? So that means this isn't just my headphones. This is something that's getting pushed out from the broadcast. You're not hearing it? Oh, you're hearing the music, yeah. I don't even know if, let me see. If I turn off the music, can you still hear these noises? Nope. This has been a fun moment of silence with you all. Yeah, it's not part of the music. It's a problem I've been having with this thing. Yeah, it's a digital digital mixer. Mixer. Yeah, I didn't think it was something that's going through the broadcast. I believe it's just some feedback I'm getting on my end. Well, this is taking a cool minute to get in. We don't have all day. My entities aren't even loading. Could be audio drivers, yeah. Rodecaster seems to have quite a few issues. Don't write off the music as being an issue, or you're streaming it, or is it local files? Oh no, I've done a lot of troubleshooting on this. I know it's not the music. This is all local files. This is something that happens even when music is not playing. It's just sound in general. You're playing Satisfactory and could have sworn you heard yourself getting injured, but you didn't. You just randomly heard somebody else playing Satisfactory? Music is not on the same PC as the game. You're hearing like a slight sound of putting in a live aux cord. Okay, so you were hearing it then. Roadcaster, dude, stop giving me reasons to doubt you. Just be good. You're so cool. I love this thing. I do. Increasing the buffer size helped for you. Might be a similar issue when the CPU gets too much to do. You know what? You might be very right. You might be incredibly right. Because I also was having a problem the other day where changing the text size in... You know what? Can I do that real quick? Can we just see together if this actually messes up the sound? It was a very strange moment. Let's just open the podcast thumbnail real quick. So if I resize this text. Nope. Yeah, the other day when I was doing this right here, when I was changing the text size, it glitched out all of my audio. So it might be that there's something going on with my CPU because I think I kind of hear it. Yeah. It's coming back a little bit. So it must be a CPU thing, huh? But then if I go to my computer stuff, and I look at what it's doing, it's like not having that much trouble. Like my CPU is doing fine. Not using onboard sound. I'm using the Roadcaster, which is, as somebody said in chat, business. Like this thing's got its own processor. Completely made to handle all of the audio. Your friend set their CPU to single core? Brother, I don't think it wants to put me in this game. Let us try again. Performance graph. How you doing, CPU? See, even when it's loading the game, it's still only hitting 40% usage. Yeah, I don't see any, like, keep this on the background, but my shard locked. Cool spirit background. Spirit. That wasn't the spirit. It's kind of funny though that you said spirit. I'll give you another chance to check it out. It's a little poetic that you saw a spirit. Sometimes you start at the game and go cook food, it takes so long. Sometimes I start at the game and then I cook food on my PC. As far as you know, the Roadcaster should just be a fancy sound card with controller knobs on it. Main audio mixing should be entirely handled in software. Pretty sure it's got an onboard processor. Roadcaster and Roadcaster 2 have onboard audio processing. Yeah, because the effects... Oh, Nice. I forgot I bedlogged. Cooking food on your PC is not good for your PC. What? You're telling me my PC doesn't like food?
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
Quantum travel's working. All right, cool. We're back in the game, folks. Let's get going to Bloom. Oh, look, it's still freaking nighttime there. Cool. There like anywhere else that I could maybe go on the planet? It's like it's not going to be daytime anytime soon. Okay, so we've got a route to Jackson Swap, which I believe is Sunset Mesa and Chala's Beach. So we've lost our chances. Okay. Got other places to go now. Jackson Swap. Sunset Mesa. Let's see what Sunset Mesa looks like. Citizens for Prosperity on Monarchs. Also nighttime. Wow. I'm so surprised. And I believe Jackson Swap is a Oh. It's a citizens location. Where? Also, f***ing nighttime, dude. Is it ever not nighttime in this game? Alright, Chala's Beach sounds like a really bad idea, but let's just see if it's at least daytime there. Oh, at least it's daytime there. It's not a great location to go to, though. Oh, this is not a good... Not a great collection of choices. Let's do Sunset. But that means I'm going to have to go back and get more boxes now. And get rid of the boxes that I already have.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, Chala's Beach is a very, very common spot. Of the places that we were just looking at, I think Sunset Mesa is the least common, but it's still ripe for the picking. And I've got... Oh, good. Okay. I'm not going to be able to run this mission, folks. I'm sorry. This all took us a little bit too long. That really bums me out, too. I'm sorry. But I'll be doing more of this on Friday. Because I do need to get through these phases. And I want to do more and more of this solo gameplay so you can just get more comfortable with the lay of the land and also with upgrading this ship hopefully soon. We will be back on Friday with more gameplay. I will also be back on Saturday for org gameplay as we do. And we should be having a good time in Pyro with whatever we're doing that day. We'll also have our cooking stream on Friday. Hoping to have a new exclusive video out for you guys, any supporters, in the next like 3 or 4 days. And a Daymar Rally feature video by early next week. And then for anybody who's a supporter and wants to come to our podcasts live. Oh, you know what? On Friday, we won't be doing gameplay. On Friday, we're going to go over the Star Citizen live with Benoit and Jared. We're going to talk all the details there. And then for all of our supporters, you guys can join us live on the Discord a couple days afterward. And I'm going to have a sit-down talk with Board Gamer about that Star Citizen live. For the Launch Sequence podcast, we'll do that live on Sunday morning PST. Me and Board are going to sit down talk about the state of the game, what's been going on with the game, and the response to this whole saga of January of 4.0 launch, 4.0.1, and the community's reactions to it. Apparently I did not grab my multi-tool. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good talk. You made a ramp of dead bodies to jump onto your C1? I'm proud of you. Thank you for the tips on the audio problems. Definitely gonna have to. I hope it's not the road, but this is something we've been dealing with for about 5 weeks now. Unfortunately, their actual company still hasn't been able to figure out what the problem is. Right, we got to go over the monthly report too. When the heck is that going to happen? Might have to do both of those on Friday. How easy is the second part? I actually am still doing the first part. I thought I was going to do the second part, but you can't till you do the first part, which makes the most sense. Tons of sense. Right, so this is no longer ours, so I don't want it, so I'm just gonna... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Your game is instantly crashing upon opening. That might be a problem with the install, maybe? Any other programs doing that? Too bad we couldn't make use of these medical supplies. But oh well, that is their destiny. All right. I don't really know what to do with these boxes. I mean, I'm sure somebody at this space station has gotten a boo-boo at some point and they could use some medical supplies. So we'll send them down and hopefully somebody can make good use of them. They were supposed to go to some very desperate individuals off somewhere in some outpost on Pyro, but hey, who cares about Pyro, right? All right, y'all. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you. You the greatest. We're gonna, like I said, come back here on Friday. We'll be doing a lot of talking. We got some big updates between right now and Friday. We got the monthly report coming out today, which will have a lot of details to go over there. And then we're going to do a little sit down and look over the talk with Benoit about the state of 4.0. So please consider coming back on Friday. And if you don't, maybe check out the video that we record where we show the things and talk about the stuff and it does the thing, all that jazz. Treat yourselves well, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Me and Mrs. Tomato are going to go out on the streets and yell things at the Capitol and see if they listen to us. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Eat some delicious foods. Hang out with some people you love. Do something you love. Treat yourselves well. You're all good people. You deserve a good time. I'm going to drop you all on over with... I'm thinking Darklaw. Oh, he's playing Kingdom Come. Let's find somebody who's doing Star Citizen. I'll throw you over to Astro Manny. He's been streaming hardcore, non-stop on this game. Go give him a follow, give him a like, tell him what's up. He was just on Citizen Central. He had some good things to say, and I think some people could have a good time in his chat. Have fun storming the cat. Not all that, thank God. All right, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next time. And stay beautiful. Stay tomato. And most importantly, stay juicy.